Hey friends, it is Kate here. Thank you so much for joining me for a class today. Now I have got about a 20-25 minute barre class just for you. As always, we'll be going slowly, mindfully, so if you're more of a Pilates friend than a barre, don't worry, this is not one of those fast-paced barre classes. We will, however, be getting an excellent workout in our inner and outer thighs and our glute muscles. We'll end class with a little bit of abdominal engagement, so don't you worry, we're getting to every part of the body today. Roll out your mat and let's get started. Okay friends, we will start standing and you can really face whatever direction you want to, but I'm gonna face this way so you can see my side body. I want you to pull your belly button in, broaden your shoulders and lift your head up nice and high. Hands can be by your hips or down by your sides. And just take a moment here and notice, where is the weight in your body? Have you kind of let it drift forward or back? Maybe it's already to one side. Ideally, we want it nice and center between both feet. Think of both feet kind of stamping down into the ground and imagine your ankles, your knees, your hips all growing up. They're trying to pull themselves away from the ground. And as you do that, begin to tone all of the muscles in your body. We never want to squeeze really, but just engage, activate, turn on. Pull your belly button in a little bit more. Imagine that belt around the small of your belly gently cinching in while you draw your ribs together, shoulders broad, shoulder blades kissing together behind your back and top of the head up nice and high. Go ahead and take a great big inhale, lift your hands up nice and high. Exhale, flip the palms, bring them right back down. Again, inhale, carry your hands up nice and high. Exhale, bring them all the way down. One more time, inhale, lift them up nice and tall and stay. Think of almost rotating internally your arms and reaching your pinkies towards one another. Lift up just a bit higher, take one more breath. Exhale, flip them down, bring your hands to your hips and walk your feet together. Think of zipping up your inner thighs, belly button up and in, put a small bend in your knees and notice, did you let your weight kind of shift forward? We wanna keep our shoulders right over our hips the entire time. We're gonna pedal out our feet, so I want you to start by lifting your right heel up and then just going back and forth. Now this is an easy place for us to start to hula dance a little, letting those hips go side to side. I want you to work on keeping them nice and even, while at the same time not allowing your tummy to dump forward. We want to keep pulling that belly button up and in, ribs together, and lengthen through our low back. Let's keep going here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift both heels up. Now do you see I'm in a great big forced arch? It's almost like I've got some giant stilettos on and I'm still trying to zip up my legs towards one another. Belly button pulls up and in, shoulders nice and broad. Keep those heels up nice and high. And then let's repeat our little pedal for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels up, tone those legs towards one another, pull your belly button up and in, put a smile on your face. You can always grab a wall or a chair if you need a little extra support, but you could challenge yourself like I am today with nothing around you. Let's repeat our little pedal for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, lift those heels, zip up your inner thighs, pull your belly button up and in, really draw those ribs together. The more we're activating our core, the more we won't wobble just like I did, but we're all human. You're never gonna be completely still and that's okay. Now from here, all I want us to do are set our heels down and lift our heels up. Set your heels down and lift your heels up. For 3, 2, engage your belly muscles. Last 1, lift up, stay, take a great big breath. Set those heels down, stand tall. I'm gonna face you now, but we're going to take a great big wide second position. Put a tiny bend in your knees just for a moment. Look down at your knees and your toes. Are they going in the same direction? Are your knees caving in or letting them fall out to the side? We don't want either of those. Knees and toes in the same direction to protect all of those wonderful, delicate muscles of ours. Hands to your hips. Or take them off to your side, whatever feels better. But from here, we're gonna do a little plie and then we're gonna press off our left foot and stand tall on our right and come right back down and just repeat that same thing to the right side. So all we're doing is going down and up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. You got this, down and up. Now every time I exhale and I stand up, I'm imagining someone coming and pulling my ears up. Down, press up. Down, press up. Let's do 3, 2, last one. Come back to that little second position. Stay for a minute. Let's think about going to our second side. What do you need to focus on here? Keeping your upper body upright, maybe hands on our hips if we need to, pulling that belly button in, maybe toning that spot where your thigh and your glute connect behind you. That can be very helpful. Our little thut area, our thigh butt, that's what I call it. Think of giving it an extra little cinch whenever we stand up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. You got it. And now just make it almost nice and staccato. There's a stop and a start. A stop and a start. So it's not a malleable kind of like wishy-washy back and forth thing. We have a certain position we're coming to that you can really stand tall, engage, and let it go. Stand tall, engage, let it go. Let's do 3 and 2. Last one, back to second. Now this time we're gonna go over to the right again, but hold, and that's why we were doing those little staccato movements to prep ourselves to hold in that position. Take an inhale, prepare, exhale up and stay. Now if you just fell over or you dropped or anything, that's okay. Just bring yourself up right, you got this. Hold here for a moment. Pretend I am holding onto your ankle and I am trying to pull your ankle out of your ball and socket joint. That's how long your leg muscles are. Hands can be on your hips. You could even grab hold of a wall if you need to, or off to the side. If your hands are off to the side, make sure your elbows are pointing back behind you. Your chest is open and broad. Now let's hold here for about 3 more breaths, just standing up tall and straight. Still, I am pulling your ears up nice and high. And then from here, all I want us to do is touch our toe down to the ground. Exhale, lift it back up. Inhale, touch it down. Exhale, lift it up. You got this, up and down. Let's do 3, 2, last one. Lift and hold. Take a great big breath. Now come back down to your second position. Lift up to your second side. Same thing here. We're holding for a bit. We're toning. We're finding our lovely shape right here. Point that toe. Reach long through your entire leg. Keep your elbows pointing back behind you. You have got this, my friends. You look beautiful out there. Cinch that waist. Lift your head a little higher. And then when we're ready, we're going to drop. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. And then really notice what's going on in your hips. Ideally, they shouldn't be moving. So if you notice that you're dropping one of your hips, as you drop and lower your foot, I want you to bring your hands to your hips, just so you know what's going on there. You might make your movement a little smaller or a little slower, and that is always a wonderful adjustment. You don't have to look exactly like I do. You need to do what works best for your body. Let's do 3, 2, last one. And then find your second position, jump off, hold, and then this time, instead of just dropping and lifting our foot, we're gonna pull our foot in and hold. And now, same little thing, we're gonna go up and down, up and down. And while, of course, it is my ankle that is moving, I want you to think of a little string pulling your knee up, setting it down. String pulls and sets down. So that whole leg is lifting, and your whole left side has to travel with you as that little string pulls up and sets down. It's like your little marionette doll. Let's do 3 and 2, last one. Bring it down. Reach that foot out, hold. We're gonna repeat our down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. You got it. 3, 2, last one. Lift and hold, take a breath. Go back to your second position. Lift up and over to your other side. Pull that foot in, and then up and down. Little string up, little string down. Go up and down. And now it's easy to sink over onto that left side, which look at that, my hip goes out of alignment, my tummy sticks out while I do that. Instead, if I keep my left hip directly over my standing leg and keep lifting my head up higher, I can find that lovely posture that we're going for. I can keep my shoulders nice and open. I can keep toning my belly. I have to tell you, my core is working like crazy right now. Last one, up and down. Now reach that foot out, stay. We're gonna go down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. You got it, down and up, down and up. 4, 3, and 2. Last one, lift and hold. Take a moment. What do you need to focus on? Elbows back, shoulders broad, top of the head high. Ooh, if you wiggle wobble like I did, who cares? Go ahead and find your second position. Stand tall on that other side. Point your toe. Take a big inhale. Pull that knee in. Another big inhale. Exhale, lift the leg up and stay. Now this time, instead of just keeping our leg here, we're going to close our knee in and then open it out. And then close our knee in, and then open it out. You got it. It's like it's a little book, opening and closing. Fabulous job, my friends. Let's do 3, 2, last one. Open and stay. Now down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. You got it. 3, 2, last one. Drop it down. Reach that foot out. You know what's coming. Down and lift. Down and lift. Tone the belly. Put a smile on your face. You know you love it. 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Hold there for a moment. And then to the other side we go, down and up. Take a minute, lift that toe, pull it in, turn on that spot where your thigh and your glute connect, tone your belly a little bit more, lift your head a little higher, and then rise the knee up. Take a moment here, really think of externally rotating that leg from your inner thigh. That inner thigh is trying to open up behind you, and then we'll close and open, close and open, close and open. You got it. Close and open. Let's do 3, 2, last one. Open and stay. Drop that leg down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, squeeze up that lift. Inhale down, tone the belly as you lift. Ooh, if you fall over like I did, that's okay. Go 3 and 2, last one. And then foot down. Reach that toe out, point that toe away. It's almost like you're a little starfish trying to make yourself as shiny and bright as you can be. And then we go down, exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, lift. You got this. We're almost there. 4, 3, and 2, last one, and hold. Take a big breath. Come back to your second position, stay for a moment, bend your knees, reach those hands out. If they're on your hips, I want you to take them up. And then I want you to flip your palms up to the sky and pull your elbows into your side. This is a funny little position, but you'll see where I'm going in just a second. Put a deeper bend in your knees. And now remember how I was talking about that external rotation of our inner thighs? We're gonna think about that a little bit more. You probably won't move much at all during this, but that's okay. It's about the activation, the engagement of the muscles we're about to talk about. So pull your arms in. What I want us to think about is kind of poking our elbows back behind us, at the same time trying to open the legs out a little bit more while we squeeze that spot where the thigh and our glute connect. So you go, exhale, reach your thumbs and back of the thighs towards the wall behind you. Inhale, release. Exhale, reaching back. Inhale, release. Exhale, turn on your body as you reach those thumbs and outer thighs back. Inhale, release. For 5 and 4, 3 and 2. Last one, open and hold. Now, keep pointing those thumbs behind you. drop a little bit lower, pull that belly button up and in. You stay exactly where you are, but I'm going to awkwardly spin this way so you can see me a little bit better. Now, it's not about trying to wing those knees straight back behind me, but again, trying to open up my inner thighs a little bit more behind me. We're gonna keep that feeling of rotating, turning on the back of our body as much as we can, and we're just gonna pulse our thumbs back behind us while we kiss our shoulder blades together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Tone that tummy. Maybe sit a little deeper. Repeat again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Tummy in. Again, maybe sit a little deeper. One more set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Take a great big breath. Press down into your feet. Squeeze your inner thighs towards one another. Stand tall. Really turn on that spot where our thigh and our glute connect. Keep reaching your thumbs back behind us. Now we're going to rise onto our toes and reach your fingertips out and away from you. Exhale, pull everything back in. Inhale, extend, reach it out. Exhale, pull back in. I'm gonna spin this way. You stay where you are. Reach out and away, toning your inner thighs together. Exhale, pull, bring it right back in. 3 more. Reach it out. Exhale, pull, bring it right back in. Last one out and hold. Almost imagine that there is an incredibly heavy platter in both of your hands filled with your favorite beverage. So we don't want to let them fall. We want to keep them up. We want to keep our arms engaged. We want to tone that spot where our thigh and our glute connect. Tone our tummy a little bit more. Take one more big deep inhale. And then 5 more. Exhale, pull everything down. Inhale, drive it out and away. Exhale, pull it down. Inhale, right on out. 2 more times, pull it down. Reach it out and away. Last one, pull it down. Reach it out and away. Stay. One more big breath. Drop your hands in your heels. We're going to come down onto our mat and end with a little bit of abdominal engagement. So take your feet straight out in front of you, hands behind your thighs, roll the shoulders back, sit tall, sit straight, belly button up and in, big deep inhale. Exhale, tip your pelvis back, walk your hands down your waist or down your thighs a little bit, tone that belly more, take a big inhale. Exhale, lift your right leg up. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, lift that right leg up again. Inhale, drop it right back down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower it down. 2 more just like that. Lower it down. Last one, lift it up. Could we keep it there? Could we reach our right hand, maybe even left hand away? Again, you've got those heavy trays in your hands. Keep reaching your fingertips out and away, kissing your shoulder blades in. Take a great big inhale. And then 5 times, inhale, straighten, exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Last one, straighten, exhale, bend. Hold right there. Hands behind your thighs again. Set that foot down. Tone your tummy. Curve. Find your C curve. Big inhale. Exhale. Lift the left leg. Inhale. Touch your toe to the ground. Exhale. Lift it up. Inhale. Right back down. Exhale. Lift it up. Lower it down. Lift it up. You got this. 2 more. Last one, lift it up, hold. Release the left hand, release the right hand. You've got your heavy trays. Tone that tummy, curve a little more. Smile, you know this feels good. And then 5 times, inhale, straighten, exhale, bend. Inhale, poke that toe away. Exhale, bend that knee, draw it towards your chest. Inhale, reach, exhale, bend. 2 more, pull it in. Last one, bring it in, hold right there, take a breath. Hands behind the thighs, slowly set it down. Now reach them out and away. Curve a little bit more. Hug an imaginary beach ball. Take a great big inhale. Exhale, think of cinching the waist a little bit more, curling from the top of your sternum. And then from here, 5 times. Inhale, slide the hands open. Exhale, hug your beach ball close. Inhale, slide the hands open. Exhale, hug, close. 3 more, open. Exhale, hug, close. Last one, open, exhale, close. Take a big breath. Reach your hands long. Float them up a little bit above your shoulder height, and then almost imagine you're taking your gaze with you. Take a great big inhale. Exhale, lift up and over, and then forward fold over your knees. Give the back of your thighs a little hug, and just let yourself be nice and heavy here for a moment. And then last little bit, walk your toes together, sit tall and straight, belly button in, take those fingertips out in front of you. We are going to roll all the way down to the mat. You take as long as you need to, or short, but from here, tip that pelvis back. Slowly, slowly, slowly slide down. Now, do you feel like you're caving those shoulders in? We want to keep those broad. We've been working on our posture all day. You know you want to keep that beautiful and long upper chest. Walk your feet in. Imprint the spine, broaden your shoulders, stamp down into both of your heels, tone that tummy. Think of almost drawing the ribs in as a way to encourage your abdominal muscles to turn on. Take your fingertips up nice and high. Don't let those shoulders come with you. Big inhale. Exhale, curl, lift yourself up and away. It's that fold from your sternum. Reach your fingertips longer. Take a great big inhale. Exhale, float your right foot up. This might be enough for us. You can stay here or bring the left to meet the right. Seal those inner thighs together just for a moment and pretend like there's a great big rubber band around your thighs. Now, we've already talked about this today. We're going to do that rotation of our thighs and then back together. Rotate them open and then bring them back together. Open, bring them back together. Let's do 3 and 2. Last one. Now rotate, open, hold. Curl up a little bit more. If you need a hand behind the head, that's okay. If you need to set your head and chest down, that's wonderful too. But we're thinking about those inner thighs opening, opening, opening. Your toes can still touch. Reach your fingertips up just a little bit more. Fold ever so slightly more from your sternum. Put a big, deep smile on your face. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, close the legs. Slowly set them down. Relax your head and chest. Give yourself a wiggle. Extend your right foot up. Stamp down into the left and then actively flex and actively point the toe, getting a big stretch to the back of that leg. That should feel pretty nice. Last one, a little flex and hold. Now from here, you can stay right here. That is perfectly fine. You could also take a little stretch. Either your body can, stretch with the weight of your legs, or you could clasp behind your leg above or below your knee. We don't want to yank on our knee joint. We know that's such a delicate spot for us. Now this might be enough here, but sometimes I want a little stretch through my IT band. And remember, just because a stretch works for me doesn't mean it has to be perfect for you. But if I want that IT stretch, I take my right hand to the crease of my right hip and I kind of put my thumb in my hip crease and I very gently draw my toes towards my face and then over and across to the opposite direction. That feeling of up and over is where I get a deeper stretch on that side. Some of us might not, and that's okay. Let it go, set that foot down. And then same thing to the other side. We can flex and point and flex and point. And then whether or not you have your toe pointed or flexed, as you take a deeper stretch, is totally up to you. Sometimes it feels nice to flex. I often get a deeper stretch through my hamstrings. Sometimes if I'm pointing, I feel like I know that I'm elongating my knee a little bit better. It just depends what I'm in the mood for. And then again, if we want that IT stretch, this time since my left leg is up, I take my left thumb into my left hip crease. And the idea of holding my hip is so I know that I'm not letting it rise off the mat. And then I can gently carry my left leg over. Doesn't have to be a big thing at all, just whatever works for you today. When you're ready, release that, pull your knees in. Give yourself a little hug, a little squeeze. And roll yourself all the way up to a nice, easy seat. As always, give yourself a gentle pat on the back. Say thank you for doing something so good for you. I certainly hope you enjoyed class, and I can't wait to see you again.